Thanks to everyone for being here. My name is Yufu. I'm an assistant professor at the Department of Computer Science. And today I'm going to talk about my research on democratizing data practices, enhancing data analysis, communication, and consumption with visualization. So I earned my PhD in human-centered computing from Georgia Tech this summer, while I was part of the information interfaces group. So I also worked with Adobe Research and Tableau Research as a research intern and Tencent Sports as a sports journalist. So my research sits at the intersection of data visualization and human-computer interaction. So broadly, we're interested in how people engage with data and how we can design better tools and experience to support that process. So my lab is called Designing Interactive and Intelligent Data Lab, or DID Lab. So we focus on four main directions. So first, we work on interactive visualization and visual analytics. We design systems that help people explore and make sense of complex data. And second, we study human AI collaboration for data storytelling, developing intelligent assistant that helps journalists and analysts create engaging visual data stories. And third, we focus on trustworthy data communication. We improve how data is presented and reduce misleading or inaccurate narratives and visuals. And most recently, we've been exploring immersive visualization and helping digital twins. We want to extend from traditional 2D interfaces into 3D and experimental environments. And on the teaching side, I'm offering data science programming this fall and will teach information visualization next spring. And since I just joined UCF 2 months ago, we've actively recruiting students, especially Ph.D. students who are passionate about visualization, about HCI to join us. As I mentioned, my overarching research goal is to democratizing data practices. So why is it important? So we live in the age where data comes from everywhere, from wearable devices tracking our health and activity, to public data set monitoring the environment, and to economy, to computer vision that catches everything we do. This data streams power nearly every field, from sports to finance to policy, journalism, healthcare. But the people who need to engage with this information are not just data scientists. They include journalists, they include educators, policymakers, health professionals, and everyday citizens, many of whom lack the specialized skills or tools to work with data effectively. So there's still a significant gap between the flood of data around us and people's ability to analyze, communicate, and even interpret data. So my research focuses on bridging the gap to understand, support, and empower more people so they can meaningfully benefit from data. So what does visualization bring to the table? How does it help achieve this goal? Data visualization is beautifully described as the functional art because visualization blends functionality with artistic value, which makes it both practical and engaging. So on the functional side, visualization can boost cognition, enhance memory, and helps people uncover insight with confidence. On the artistic side, visualization captures attention, evoke emotion, and spark curiosity, offering what people call valuable social currency. So with advanced technology, modern day visualization is empowered by interactivity. It further magnifies functional and aesthetic benefit and impact. So interactions extend visual data analysis beyond just static representation. It allows us to create an information hierarchy that allows people to dive in and explore effectively. Interactivity also allows for more engaging data experience. It not only captures attention, but also guides user attention through complex data and insights. So how do we start closing this gap? So my research approached this challenge across 3 connected stages: analysis, communication, and consumption. First, in analysis, I designed visual data interfaces that help stakeholders to explore and make sense of complex information and extract meaningful insights. After extracting the insight, they often need to convey the insight to other people through some sort of artifact, such as a report, presentation, or storytelling. I explore human AI collaborative way to facilitate that process, how human and AI can co-create clear, more trustworthy, and more engaging data narrative for reporting and storytelling. And third, in consumption, I study how to facilitate the critical engagement with data. like helping audiences question, verify, and interpret data-driven message in a critical manner. So together, these three directions aim to make working with data more intuitive, transparent, and inclusive across pipeline and different domains. The first pillar of my research focuses on designing data interfaces that helps stakeholders make sense of complex data. So I aim to bridge the gap between powerful like analytics and people who rely on them. So whether they are health professionals, policymakers, or just UCF football coaching staff, the goal is to make data analysis easier, faster, and deeper. So by lowering the technical barriers, enabling rapid insight discovery, and revealing patterns that might otherwise remain hidden. So we take a human-centered approach. We understand who they are, what they need, and their workflow, and while also studying the data itself. So based on the understanding, we iteratively design visual and interactive tools that make data exploration more intuitive for people, especially people without strong technical background. Because of my background as a sports journalist, so my early research focused on helping journalists and analysts making sense of the rapid growing amount of sports data. So sports produce huge stream of tracking and performance data, and without the right tools, much of those insights stay hidden. So by designing interactive visualization systems, I showed how tailored data visualization interfaces can help non-technical users explore and communicate insights more effectively. So this project reaches thousands of fans and users and draw interest from NBA and major media platform. So while this early work centered on basketball and journalism, so the same approach can be applied to broader high-impact domains like healthcare, energy, public policy. So I'm eager to work with other people like from different domains, different expertise to further that agenda. So after extracting insights from data, some people need to communicate their findings to broader audience. So for example, journalists need to break down the election polling for explaining shift voter trends, and analysts may need to report to CEO to help them make a decision. So effective data communication ensures insight can reach the audiences. So one type of really powerful way to communicate data is through what we call data-driven storytelling. So it blends visualization with narrative. Such dynamic, interactive data stories have become increasingly popular. So more organizations are adopting it, but the challenge is very complex. It's collaborative and iterative, introduce a lot of challenges among different aspects, people, different stakeholders. As AI become more capable of generating text and visuals, it's beginning to play a role in data-driven storytelling. But it also brings a lot of risk, like privacy. Does it align with users' intent? Is it accurate? Is it supporting human creativity and efficiency and expense? So this question has motivated my research on how human and AI can collaborate rather than compete in creating such data-driven communication. So we focus on lowering the technical threshold. We focus on enhanced expressiveness and improving trustworthiness. So in my collaboration with Tableau Research, we propose this bi-directional composition framework for data storytelling. So this is how the system looks like in the front end. And here's a quick glimpse of the system itself. It's called Data Weaver. It helps human AI collaboration in storytelling through what we call a bi-directional composition workflow. So there's visual to text. Also can just quick create an interactive visualization, and it will generate text that aligns with your intent. You can also just type in a narrative and we'll have the visualization tailored to a narrative, and you can interact and keep generating text. And even though we are in the era of this dynamic interactive data storytelling, data storytelling itself is not new. So in the third part of the research, I focus on how this data-driven information can be misleading, can be problematic. So my early research focused on helping analysts and authors. So here we try to build a deeper understanding and including how this can be problematic in different levels like linguistic, factual, reasoning level, and we're trying to build a better technology to help different stakeholders in the pipeline. So to better understand this, we conducted a taxonomy study. We collect data, we annotate data and propose a taxonomy of issues in data-driven storytelling and communication. So we also have the annotated data set. So we're trying to put this taxonomy and data set into practice, develop automated system for fact checking and reasoning checking, etc. And we also built better technology. So in collaboration with Adobe Research, we proposed this framework for automated data claim fact checking. So it has different components, and we also built an interface system for automated fact checking. So this system is called Alicia. That automatically identifies data claims from text and retrieves supporting data sets. So it highlights which claims are accurate or inaccurate and provide interactive explanations and visual evidence to support users understand why. So goal is to make data fact checking more transparent, expandable, and accessible. So the last of my research is to expand my research from 2D space to 3D immersive environment. So I'm particularly interested in three directions, such as redesigning visualization for immersive settings, take advantage of the depth, perspective, and spatial context, and explore how people interact with data, moving from mouse and keyboard to gestures, gaze, and embodied movement. And I want to explore how to better support digital twin initiative using interactive and visualization. To sum up, my research aims to help broader audience engage with data by making the process more interactive, intelligent, trustworthy, and immersive. So I designed tools that connects data with real stakeholders. I intend to collaborate with colleagues from different domains, helping both experts and non-experts explore insights across areas like healthcare, energy, smart cities, simulation and training. And in human AI collaboration, I want to keep pushing. I want to enhance creativity. I want to help increase augmentation, and people who are also help people who are text first. That is like as opposed to us data savvy people like data analysts and scientists. So I'm eager to collaborate with AI researchers to push that further. And as well as the trustworthy data communication, I'm focused on reasoning and auditing and explanation. And I also want to expand the immersive visualization part to design metaphorical visualization and embody interaction to interact with data. And also run experiment with human subject. Together, my goal is to democratizing data practices, helping more people think with data, communicate with this data, and experience data in a meaningful way. I'd like to thank my collaborators and mentors at the Georgia Tech Visualization Lab, as well as partners at Adobe Research and Tableau Research for their support. And of course, a big thanks to all my colleagues here at UCF and students. So I've been here for 2 months. It's already been incredible, welcoming, and inspiring environment. And I'm really excited to keep building the lab and exploring new collaboration opportunities.